Hey guys, so this is an updated deep conditioning routine video. I'm going to start out by washing my hair. And yes, I am in the kitchen sink, but it's just easier to do this for you guys in the kitchen sink. I alternate sometimes washing it here and washing in the shower, just depending on what time of day or what I have to do. So just a disclaimer. I am just shampooing my hair with my clarifying shampoo, which I've featured in other videos, so definitely take a look. It's super affordable and it really gets the job done well. Now, I used to shampoo my hair with the apple cider vinegar as well, but I find that although it really clarifies my hair, it leaves it slightly dry. And during the summertime, because I swim, I like to retain as much moisture as possible. So I only use my shampoo. If you need to, do 2 coats of that, but if not, the shampoo that I have from Trader Joe's is awesome and really gets the hair clean. So I don't really need the extra step. That's why I'm leaving it out. Now that my hair is clean, I want to go ahead and section it off so that I can apply my deep treatment for my deep conditioning. And I'm going to be applying the deep treatment mask from Shea Moisture. It has raw shea butter, sea kelp, argan oil, and a lot of other great things. So definitely check it out if you haven't tried their products before. They have quite a few things that are awesome. Now, I like to section the quadrant into about 1 inch sections and apply the deep mask so that I make sure that every single part of my head is covered. If your hair is not as thick as mine, then you don't really need to do that much. This is kind of like almost applying a relaxer the way I do it, for those of you that haven't been natural your whole life. But I just find for me, this is the best way to make sure I coat everything. I like to apply a little bit more to my tips just because that is the part that gets the driest. And then I add some extra virgin olive oil just to give it a little bit more moisture before I go under the dryer. So if you find that you need to add the oil, add it. If you don't, you don't have to. I like extra virgin olive oil because it's a strong oil, but it's not a heavy oil. Like coconut oil or things like that are really heavy and you need to do extra to get them cleansed out of your hair. So you can use whatever you find your hair likes the most and make it work. Now, I do alternate my deep conditioners. So I just recently got the Superfruit Complex, the 10-in-1 renewal system, which is also a hair mask from Shea Moisture, and I like to use that one a lot. And then I also have my Triple Moisture Deep Recovery hair mask from Neutrogena. I just like to switch out, so I won't always use the same one every week. Put my plastic cap over, and I'm ready to go under the dryer. So the thing to remember is that your product will normally tell you how long you need to be under the dryer. If it says like 10 to 15 minutes, then do 10 to 15 minutes. There's no need to leave it on for like hours and hours and hours. Just do what it says. I like to put mine on for 30 minutes, which mine recommends 15 to 30 minutes. But because I don't use the high heat and I use the medium heat, I find that it just works better to apply it and then leave it on a little bit longer because the heat's not as high. And I don't know why I didn't edit out my hand like reaching to turn off the camera to pick up my phone. That makes no sense. But sorry, guys. Yeah, that didn't happen. So just use this time wisely, check your emails, do some homework, talk to your kids, whatever. Okay, after I am finished letting that marinate in there, I like to go ahead and rinse it out. And I do the heat because I'm low porosity, and I know that some people who have medium or high porosity also like the heat. If you don't have time for that, they have different things that you can do. If you don't have like a hood, they have caps you can wear, or you can take a hot towel and wrap that around your head after you put your plastic cap on. So whatever you want to do, just find what can work for you. But for me, the heat definitely works, and so it was an investment to get the hood. Here I'm just rinsing it out, and I am following up after I rinse out the deep treatment with the Triple Moisture Daily Deep Conditioner from Neutrogena as well, just because I like the extra added moisture. I don't do this with everything because I find that with the 10-in-1 renewal system, which I just got, so I've only used it twice, I don't feel like I need to add anything extra. But with my deep treatment mask, I do like to just kind of follow up with the conditioner after, and then I just rinse it out Sometimes I'll leave it on for like 5 minutes, but normally it comes right back out. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my leave-in conditioner. And this is super important, and I know there's like people that skip this step, but I feel like you need to make sure you have something that's staying in your hair just to really lock in that moisture. And I have featured this in a different video. So it's my olive oil and mango butter leave-in conditioner. It's intense and it is wonderful and it smells bomb. Because I am low porosity, I like to apply this heated. And I don't like to get back under the heater or the hood, so I heat it up, but only for like 5 seconds. You don't want to cook this. That way it's warm when it goes on my hair, so it has a better chance of getting into my hair shaft. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply that, and I don't necessarily section it off. I more just finger detangle and rake it through, but still making sure that, you know, every section of my hair is really coated and really moisturized. And so that's what I'm doing here. I just want to really stress the importance of doing the deep conditioning treatments, especially in the summertime, although you definitely need them all the time. I do increase my amount. So in preparation for the summer, like during spring, I will increase to doing a deep conditioning treatment once a week. And that's because in the summertime, I am out in the sun a lot more, and I'm also swimming a lot more. And it's really good, like if you're going to color your hair, I really stress the fact that you need to prep your hair before you color. So if you're planning on going lighter at any time, but I know a lot of people do in the summer, then you want to make sure that you're really setting your hair up to be at its healthiest before you apply color. So adding deep conditioning treatments in, adding protein treatments if needed, those are things that you really want to look into doing months before you color your hair so it's at its healthiest. So after I've got it all through the sections, I just work whatever I have left over in the bowl into the rest of my hair. I go all the way from the roots to the tips, which I know some people like neglect the root because we have natural oils that come, but I just like to coat the whole entire head. So I just work that through, making sure that I use all of it because I don't like anything to go to waste. And then I'm going to let this just air dry. I will come back through and add a little bit oil. Oh, okay.